Hello everyone and welcome to the fifth episode of What If Luffy Reincarnates into Naruto, and we are getting closer to tuning exam, so let's head straight. And as you guessed it, in the last episode I stopped the video just before we talk about tuning exam, and in this video we are going to start right after Kakashi tells Team 7 about tuning exam and they went their own way. Because it was a tuning exam, they also did some mission, but they had more free time to train for the tuning exam. And what else could be better than training with shadow clones? Yes, Naruto figured out training with shadow clones in the forest of Konoha would be much better, and instead of asking for Kakashi sensei or someone else to help him, he decided to create hundreds of clones. Yes, he decided to create hundreds of clones. There were 14 days left before Chunin exam, so he had to train his ass off. And after creating hundreds of clones, he started punching. Okay, this is an idea that just came to my mind, but what if Naruto follows Garp's training method for to improve his taijutsu in this series? I mean, it would be awesome, right? So let's just go with that. I haven't made any kind of script for this video. I'm just talking about whatever comes to my mind. So this is what came to my mind and we are going with that. Naruto creates hundreds of clones and goes in front of the mountain. He starts punching the mountain with his Gamu Gamu no Gatling constantly without even a single minute of rest for almost an hour. Of course, his clones would not be able to stay that long. His clones would constantly get destroyed by the impact of those attacks, but even so, it did provide him a physical pain, or rather a kind of experience which helped him slowly grow his armament haki. Of course, he didn't know what armament haki is. He just know that this feeling coming out of his body was some kind of power that he can coat himself with. And so he started training this kind of power for 14 days straight, and he used the mountain as his sandbag, and this completely shattered the mind of Anbuj, who were searching for, or rather looking after him. And they also told Hiruzen about it, and Hiruzen could not say a word about it. After all, who in their right mind would use mountain as a sandbag? Of course, Naruto could, because his blunt force didn't work on him and he could punch all he wanted. Of course, it didn't mean he would not get injured, because if there is a slightly sharp object in that mountain, it would pierce him. Of course, he didn't care about that. He was just training and training and training, and this kind of mindset affected another person, or rather two person. One was Might Guy and another was Rock Lee. The Might Guy also learned about Naruto's training, and he was quite curious about it. When he saw Naruto using mountain as his sandbag to increase his taijutsu, he was so impressed that even he started using mountain as sandbag. And at that time, earthquakes, or rather large sounds, could be heard everywhere in Konoha. Some were mad at it, but they could not do anything about it, because even Might Guy had joined this kind of training, and so they had to live with that. With such progress, 14 days passed by, and the Chunin exam finally came. Naruto and his team went for the Chunin exam. They had to first pass the Genjutsu used by those guards, and it wasn't hard considering the fact Sasuke was using his Sharingan to see through that, and Naruto didn't care about Genjutsu, because it could not even affect him. This Naruto is not exactly the Naruto from original, or not because he's not an idiot. It is definitely not because of that, but because he had the kingly ambition. Yes, the conqueror's spirit, and I believe most people do not understand this, but conqueror's spirit is a power that makes others submit to them with their willpower alone. That is infecting others' spiritual belief or spiritual will. And Genjutsu is the attack of other chakra pathway, but even so, it is more spiritual than physical. So if a person doesn't have a strong spiritual power, he cannot resist Genjutsu. And those with the kingly ambition has powerful spiritual belief. Their will is so strong that it can even bend other people without even raising their finger. And that is why I believe those low level Genjutsu would not work against Naruto at all, even though he still had not perfected his Conqueror Haki. He just knows that he has this kind of power which makes others unconscious if it is used. It's just that he didn't know how to use them properly. He did train for it during these 2 weeks, but it didn't actually worked. And with that, they finally made it to the class. Of course, the fight between Sasuke and Rock Lee still happened. Sasuke got his ass kicked by Rock Lee because Rock Lee had shifted his training from punching sandbag to punch a mountain with Naruto. Of course, Rock Lee wasn't stupid enough to fight Naruto, especially right now. So after that, they went to the class, and the first exam started. I'm going to skip all that crap that happened before the exam, and I'm just going to skip the first exam because it is not that important, because everything would be the same except one thing. Yes, I cannot forget that there would be a change in dialogue, because when Ibuki or Ibuki, I don't know, when Ibuki sensed that Naruto was not actually writing it and instead he was going for a sleep, he immediately get angry and tried to ask Naruto why he was not writing anything. Didn't he care about failing the Chunin exam? And Naruto simply replied, "No, I don't care about failing the Chunin exam. In fact, I don't even care if I was a ninja or not. If not for my love for being a ninja, I would not even care about these ranks. And it does not conflict with my dreams as well, so why would I care about it? And beside that, I cannot answer this question, so I'm not going to waste my time sitting here doing nothing and staring at this paper. I might as well sleep." Saying so, he immediately falls asleep so fast that Ibuki could not even reply to it. Other students were also awestruck by Naruto's performance. They did not know what to say to Naruto, because everyone, like literally everyone, wants to become a Chunin, and there was a kid in their class that didn't even care about the ranking of ninjas, and he was so insolent that he slept in front of the examiner. Oh, sorry, examine. I don't know what should I call it. Ibuki, head examiner. Anyway, with that out of the way, the first exam easily ended with Naruto still passing the exam because he had the guts to stay for the exam. And that's it. We go to this next round, and in this next round, we finally face off against Orochimaru, and this is going to be one of the most epic battle for Naruto in this early age, because he had not faced a Kage level threat, and this Kage level threat had an astonishing murderer aura, killing intent towards him. And this when this killing intent was released against Naruto, it was so overwhelming that it involuntarily activated his Conqueror's haki. And at that moment, the killing intent from Orochimaru and Conqueror's spirit from Naruto collided as like a aura of purple and blue. It was so fascinating for a moment that both both Orochimaru and Sasuke were shocked seeing that. And Sasuke did manage to move himself within that conqueror's spirit and killing intent, but Sakura simply passed out. And because of the kingly spirit of Naruto, Orochimaru also took interest in him, and he started attacking Naruto. But what do you know? A man with observation haki won't get attacked so easily. Even though he tried to use his summoning jutsu and summon a giant snake to swallow Naruto, Naruto was able to simply jump above before even that snake appeared. And when that snake appeared, he used his giant fist and slammed the snake so hard that it instantly turned into a meat paste. And at this moment, Naruto did not turn into Chibi Naruto, simply because he was using his chakra to enhance his physical capabilities so that his body won't suffer any kind of side effects. And this was one of the main improvement that he made during those 2 weeks of training. He did not manage to reach the hardening of armament haki. Even so, he was able to conjure the armament haki around himself so that his strikes would be stronger. It is also the reason why he was able to beat the snake into meat paste in a single attack. So with that, Orochimaru take Naruto more seriously, and they started fighting. Orochimaru was using his Orochibori technique to constantly make Naruto unable to fight him in an equal ground, while Naruto was simply using his observation haki to predict Orochimaru's movement so fast that Orochimaru almost thought that Naruto could see the future. And this scuffle continued for quite a while until Orochimaru sensed a powerful energy coming out of Naruto, and this is where Naruto was using the fruits of his training, 2 weeks of constant punching against the mountain. Because during these 2 weeks he was injured, his hands were injured so much that he involuntarily triggered Ninetale chakra and healed his wounds. And right now he was releasing Ninetale chakra into his body so that he can enhance his physical capabilities to the whole new level. And this was really interesting for Naruto. You have to understand, Naruto's physical capabilities, taijutsu, would go further beyond with Ninetale chakra, because chakra increases physical and ninjutsu capabilities. So Naruto would obviously get stronger, faster, and more durable. But Orochimaru had no intention of using his what is it called, impure reincarnation jutsu to fight Naruto. So he decided to simply mark Sasuke with a curse mark and then leave. But Naruto sensed it coming and he tried to help Sasuke get away. But even so, Orochimaru, after fighting Naruto for so long, had already knew that Naruto would be able to predict his movements. So he left another clone near Sasuke so that he can fool Naruto's observation haki with his speed. Yes, observation haki was powerful and he could see someone's intent or someone's attack with his observation haki, but it didn't mean he could stop them. We saw this during Luffy's fight with Kaido. Even though Luffy was able to predict the future event, he could not stop it. So just like that, Naruto's observation haki had not even reached to that state. He could only see Orochimaru attacking Sasuke. He could not see the clone at all, and when clone appeared, it instantly beat Sasuke in his neck before even Naruto could react. And after that, Orochimaru simply vanished. And Naruto got worried about Sasuke because he was screaming in pain and suffering, and after taking care of Sasuke and Sakura inside a small tree, a big tree, he started recovering his own strength as well. Soon they were disturbed by three sound ninja genin, and Naruto bodied them. Yes, there is no suspense to this. Naruto literally crushed them. At this moment, Naruto was at least to Jonin level in terms of his strength. Of course, he didn't have all the tricks of Jonin, but with the Cubic Chakra, Ninetale Chakra, he could easily fight Jonin. Even go as far as to fight Elite Jonin like Kakashi for quite some time. And so, after defeating them, Sakura woke up and Sasuke was still in pain. They decided to get they had already got a scroll from those sound village ninjas, and so they decided to directly finish the second round, and they did finish the second round. And after they finished the second round, okay, there is something that I want to say here. Okay, there are two things that Naruto did during this second round that I almost forgot about it, so let me just add it to. First, he saved Karin, and this is because of his observation haki. He sensed a bear attacking a helpless woman, and he stepped up as he would do. So after saving Karin, he also saved Hinata and her team, because in this timeline Gaara was almost going to attack Hinata and her team, and Naruto stepped up. He didn't defeat Gaara, but he managed to push them back, and Temari, Gaara's sister, managed to calm down Gaara and force him to leave. And after that, they finally finished the second exam, and they waited for 5 more days, because there were literally 5 days before the second exam officially ends. So after the ending of the second exam, they proceed for the third round, and before third round there was a preliminary for a number of participants that could participate in third round, and it didn't change at all, mainly because Naruto did not make that much changes in the story. There were still those who passed, and he did not kill those sound ninja village, so they also had to participate. And so this continued. Naruto faced Kiba. He defeated Kiba with an edge, and they proceeded to final round. But before final round starts, they were given 1 month of training, and this is where I'm going to end the video, because I want to keep the finals of the Chunin exam into the next video, so that I can also describe about Konoha Cross arc in the next video. So see you guys, subscribe for more, and goodbye.